Good morning. Welcome back to the tavern and the Oasis. It is Saturday, November 7th or 6th, November 6th, I believe. And I'm not going to be doing any work in the Oasis today. I just thought I'd give a quick rundown of what I did yesterday. Driving out for a nice long trip to go visit some friends. Hey friends, you know who you are. We'll see you in a few hours. Although by the time you see this, I will have already seen you. So anyway, nice long drive today, spending an afternoon going to visit some people. A lot of stuff's already been done in the Oasis. It's pretty cold here in the Oasis today. And it was, got down to -2, -3 last night, and even this morning it's still -1. And the greenhouse, I was actually doing some tests on it, and we put a light into it. I finally got power and such into it last night, or yesterday. And I turned the light on in there to keep it, and it kept at 2 degrees all night, which is good. That means it didn't freeze inside the greenhouse. So I think what I've done for that will help. So I have to pay attention to the weather reports, make sure I call my brother and say, hey, go turn on the light in the greenhouse when I can't be here. So other than that, I think I'll give a good tour of the what I did yesterday and some of the stuff that's going on, so that you get a vague notion of what's happening, and just basically showcase the Oasis as it's becoming more and more winterized, and what the frost has done. Jack Frost has been here last night, and it looks cool all through the yard. So we'll take a good look around. Off we go. See, here we go. This is the first. That's actually pretty cool. Check out that. See, Jack Frost has been busy. So let's take a look inside the greenhouse first off. Let's see what the temperature shows up against the wall. Well, up against the wall it shows 0 degrees, but the central one says thing, and when I step in here I can feel a significant temperature. But you can see I've got the first set of benches in here, or shelving, that we've built with the pallets. There's my new table in the back, shelves along this side here, get everything up off the ground. It's kind of nice. You know, that light there, right there on the ground, is what was putting out all night long. And I had it aimed at the water bottles, so let those water bottles that act as heat sinks to keep everything a little warm. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, the ground there. Yeah, all the water bottles. All in all, I think the greenhouse has held up pretty nice so far. You know, it's definitely moisture on the inside, not ice. So there's a few plants in here. I got a few more plants to get in here to protect them for the winter. So this will be something here. I just need to turn that off right now, because I don't need that anymore. The sun's going to be up soon, and start warming that greenhouse up. So that greenhouse should get smoking warm today. So that's what I spent a fair amount of time on yesterday. You can see areas where there's heat coming from the worm bin, other heat spots, stuff that's kept it clear. You can see where all the water bottles are, just kept that clear. So little by little. Now the kale took a beating from the frost. We'll see how it snaps back, or if the frost wipes it all out. The celery took a beating. And everything around here is just, I do love the first real good cool frost. It just looks so amazing. So this is what I did do yesterday. I did get some video footage of me building it. This is for my tomatoes next year. It's a tomato vine thing I saw in another garden somewhere. So it's a couple of strings. I got 2 more strings. So I'm going to grow 8 tomato plants in that bed. And that bed over there, I'm going to do the same to. We'll build the same thing up and over the top. So that will support it. I managed to mow the grass patio yesterday. It got dry enough to do, barely, but it needed to be cut down for the winter. So it's cut down for the winter now. You know, during the course of the winter, I'll do some work on the compost bin. You know, that's really all I did, but basically, take a look. Yeah, looks celery taking a beating there. All the crops are taking a beating. The onions. Hey, do we have frozen berries? Let's see if it's a frozen berry. Sure shit, frozen berries. We have frozen berries. Oh well. A few berries it's still putting out. Oh, that looks really awesome. I hope that comes through. I just love the way the edges of the leaves are tinged in the colors. That just looks really cool. I have to come through and take some, get my camera. Cauliflower. Got a cauliflower growing up in there. Got another one down in here. You know, Brussels sprouts. They're still here. You know, carrots. Hopefully the straw helps keep the carrots in the ground really well taken care of. So we'll find out. So mustard greens, pretty much everything. Strawberries, they're knocked way back. They're not doing anything anymore. That's where the Oasis is at today, and what's happening. So I gotta go grab my phone real quick so I can take some snapshots of all of this stuff before it starts to go away. All right, not gonna open the Oasis today. We're gonna go for a drive, and I will record some footage along the way. We'll catch up with you guys later as we're traveling away. Hello, friends.
Drop your pants next to the bed. That's just what the woman said. The look upon her face was mighty boy. Drop your drawers and stay a while. She said, "Come here with a smile." Told her I was not that kind of boy. I was just a boy of teens. It was yesterday, it seems. Walking down the street after a dance. By the corner stood a girl with her hair all up in curls. Her motion to me wasn't hard to grasp. Well, she had things I'd never seen, and Lord knows I was pretty green. She motioned me to follow her sweet path. She said, "Honey, come upstairs." I knelt and said my prayers. As I closed the door, here's what she said to me.
"Come here, you sweet thing.
Drop your pants next to the bed." That's just what the woman said. The look upon her face was mighty coy. "Drop your drawers and stay a while." She said, "Come here with a smile." Told her I was not that kind of boy. Well, I knew not what to do, so I just removed my shoes. After all, I didn't know her well. I was nervous as could be, but she smiled so patiently. The room was cool, but I was hot as hell. Drop your pants next to the bed. That's just what the woman said. The look upon her face was mighty coy. Drop your drawers and stay a while. She said, "Come here with a smile." Told her I was not that kind of boy. Morning lifted up my eyes, across my fingers gave a sigh. All at once came someone to the door. A voice pounded at the air. "I know my daughter's in there." She said calmly as my bare feet hit the floor. "Drop your pants next to the bed." That's just what the woman said. The look upon her face was mighty coy. "Drop your drawers and stay